greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Metal Gear Solid 3, where that was in the middle of a cutscene because I was getting tired yesterday and my back was sore and I was getting ahead. A whole bunch of shit was going on. Anyways, today I'm feeling a bunch better and I'm ready to finish this game today. It's probably going to be 3 hours in total, but if I get distracted and start going on a lore rant, who knows how long it'll take. But, compared to my first playthrough that we did on stream, which was apparently fucking 16 hours, this is going to be a little bit over half the time. And I think it took so long because I was watching way more codec calls than I have been here. I feel like people get too attached.
This woman was found snooping around my underground vault. When she was captured, look what we found on her.
So if you don't remember from last time, we just finished planting the C3 on the explosives by the Shagohod. The Philosopher's Legacy.
This microfilm.
Hey, Sorrow. If you can't read that, it's basically a timer. We have 12 minutes and 30 seconds before we all blow up.
You might say that this.
Well, this is happening. This is happening because my driver's updated. Because last time I don't think this happened.
It was the smell that gave her away.
Also, there's an audio glitch you'll hear when they try and do a little bit of a slowdown. It
Not the perfume.
like makes it too slow. The gasoline.
It was gasoline. Motorcycle gasoline. She reeked of it.
Oh no, it's every cutscene. When they switch scenes, like this is in-game right now, right? This is in-game stuff. When it kind of goes out of in-game, it'll like do two things. It'll do that bat shit, and it will also show like a ghost of an image of what the last scene was. Cause like it's still game shit, but they changed the scene, right? They're changing the scene, and you can kind of tell it's getting fucky. Even the video itself is getting like blurry here and better at other locations, right? Like when it switches back and forth like this is when it's fucking up. I don't know why.
It almost pains me to have to kill her.
So Volgin kicked our ass in the torture chamber, right?
Yes, she was an obedient one. She was my precious little pet.
Volgin might be one of my least favorite villains of all time. I hate this piece of shit Volgin, right?
Isn't that right? What was that? Do you have something to say to me?
Go to hell.
It didn't work last time. Right? That's that kiss of death, which is a bullet. It's basically a barrel of a gun. Like a very small one, a snub nose. But you put that up against someone's head and set it off, they're dead.
Enough kisses from you.
Right? Volgin called it a kiss of death because it's disguised as a lipstick thing. Ocelot, put your dick away, okay? How much time we got left? 10 minutes and 10 and a half minutes? Okay. We got 10 and a half minutes before we all blow up.
Sokolov wasn't man enough to have a lover like
This whole sequence has been audio fucked up for whatever reason.
Like the KGB to
Like, it's supposed to be a little bit fast, like 0.25 to 0.5 faster. Just a little bit faster.
Philosopher's legacy.
What is the Philosopher's Legacy? $30 billion. Ready for a history lesson?
Explain it before
And a monologue from the villain?
kill you.
A slowed down monologue. Hopefully it's a bit faster here. It should be normal. A little bit.
During the last
Yep.
Great War, the most powerful men in America, China, and the Soviet Union had a secret pact. The pact was a blueprint for defeating the Axis powers and creating a new world order. To secure victory in the war, the three countries
This was
pooled their
World
resources
War I.
to conduct the most covert types
I
of
believe.
operations.
Or maybe
and
World War II.
research.
Because this is happening in the 80s, right?
The
No, this is happening in the
atomic
60s.
bomb,
I mean,
rocket
not the
technology,
80s, dumbass.
the
That's when the
Cobra
game
unit.
comes out. That's when Metal Gear first came out,
And they
87.
amassed an enormous sum of money to fund these projects. Enough to fight the war 5 times over. That wealth is the Philosopher's legacy.
The Philosophers are a group of
After the war was
those
won,
people. He'll
three
explain it.
countries
He'll
had to
explain it.
divide the Philosopher's legacy amongst themselves. This explains why the United States and the Soviet Union were able to steal away the best scientific minds in Germany as soon as the war ended. But our great motherland
Yeah, World War
has
II,
far
my bad.
surpassed
I
its
keep forgetting this
pathetic
takes place
rivals.
like
We possess enormous wealth, the most
64?
advanced technology, and overwhelming
So quite
power,
like about 20
assets
years.
fitting of our
20
great
years.
country.
well, less than 20 years after the end of World
My
War II.
father was one of the men in charge of managing the Philosopher's legacy.
The money laundering.
In the confusion that ensued after the war ended, he devised a series of ingenious plots to ensure that the Soviet Union would have total control over the legacy. The money was divided up and laundered through banks all over the world. Switzerland, Australia, and Hong Kong. This microfilm contains a record of all those transactions. After my father's death, I learned of this secret and obtained the microfilm. With this money and the support of Brezhnev and his allies,
So
I built
Volgin
this fortress
was not
at
aware of this
Groznyj,
before his father's
Brennan's
death,
research facility.
and only got
That
lucky,
worthless
basically.
fool Granin failed to produce results. I was forced to turn to Khrushchev's dog Sokolov and his invention, the Shagohod.
Yeah, a couple years too early
My
for
position
Metal
in
Gear.
Peru made it too troublesome to attack Sokolov's facility directly.
His web.
The spy
Look at
network
Volgin's web
established by the
he
secret pact
created.
still existed. I used it to contact the boss.
Or less
suggested
created,
that she defect.
more took.
The boss was conniving enough to see things my way. The world was once one, but the conflict between the philosophers has torn it in two.
This is
We will
basically
use the legacy.
we'll
to
hear-
heal
we'll
the
hear
rift
different
and make the world
perspectives
whole again.
of this part of the story.
To do this, we need strength, an unstoppable trump card with enough power to bring order to the world.
Insert the Shagohod.
That trump card was to be the Shagohod and the Cobra unit.
The Cobra unit wasn't much, honestly. Together we'd be dead. I wonder if there's a mod.
I have lost the Cobras, but I still have
To fight
the
all of the Cobras
Shagohod
in the area where you
and
fight the end.
legacy.
That would be fucking hard.
There is nothing America can do to stop us.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. His,
Boss,
7 to 9 month old.
take this someplace safe.
I never watched that individual's content, and I probably never will. But, hey. How did bro fool everyone? I haven't been. I've just seen glimpses of it. How did we get bamboozled? See, right there. Why did it do that? Now hold on, wait a minute.
You wouldn't have come waltzing back in here unless he had a reason. The C3's been stolen.
But yeah, I haven't been following along.
Be planning some sort of sabotage. I'll go see if there are any surprises waiting for us. I'll dispose
Okay,
of
I didn't
those
catch
as
that.
well.
That's fucking crazy. So while all this content was coming out... Wow! That's slick. That's slick.
Leave everything to me.
That's a lot of fucking content, though. 2 years worth? 2 years worth, yeah. That motherfucker's playing 8D chess. Motherfucker had a plan and stuck to it to a T. That's impressive.
Fight like a warrior, Volgan.
But of course.
Bitch. Bitch-ass liar. But of course, fight like a warrior. The stare down between... Also the head nod. Like there's... See, what's really funny is there's been a couple moments where the boss has met eyes with Ocelot and Eva. Obviously, I know what's going on. But there's more to it.
Me face
Right?
him.
I love this. Let me face him. A little bit of a...
I've been waiting for this moment. Time to get even.
Like, right? Let him do his little... showboat, right?
No more Jews.
Say the magic word.
No
Say the magic
more
word.
strips.
Say the magic word. Now, mind you, in this, Ocelot is like 16, 17, 18 years old right about now. Maybe a bit older, 20-something at oldest. Like, he's very young right now.
Enough of this.
What a cock block. And off come the gloves. Off come the gloves. Right? You want to piss Volgan off?
He's mine. You will stand right there and watch. Got it?
Like the cuck that you
Please,
are.
Colonel, let me.
Silence!
We're almost... It's almost over. And after that, I'm gonna do research on other emulators and shit like that to have better fucking showing than this for next time. I love this part.
Huh?
Though you can fucking hear the question mark, huh? Now, fun fact. Bullshit. Right? The bullet would release, but realistically, that's not likely. I'm trying to keep a straight face. Motherfucker shooting off lightning, and I bitch about that. 7 minutes before we all go to fucking hell. 7 minutes in heaven. Ha!
Sorry for the delay.
6 minutes. I can only spare 6 minutes.
Let's get started, shall we?
So, if you remember earlier from the scene where we first get captured, and we have the mask on of Raiden, he at first mistakes us for Raiden, then he grabs our dick, realizes we're not. And when I say Raiden, I don't mean that Raiden. I mean the Raiden Vakov Russian dude, Raiden. Which...
This is a once-in-a-lifetime battle. Let's make it a good one.
Kind of funny. Let's make it a good one. It's a fun battle, but this is technically the fist fight right here. Right? I talked about this earlier. Like a couple streams ago. And we saw the speedrun strat where we could like do our CQC. Ooh, that did not look good. We do the CQC and shoot him with the sniper rifle to get him halfway down, then do it again. But I think we can throw chaff to fuck him up. But we're not going to do that. We could just use the Patriot and then obliterate him.
It's just you and me now. And I'm gonna enjoy this. Nay!
Now remember, the boss told Volgin to fight like a warrior, right? Alright. Let's fuck him up.
Give it up!
Damn it. I'm trying to remember how we get him to do that because that's not right. Alright, so maybe it is chaff. Let's see. Let's see if that'll work for me. We can get rid of the C3. We don't have chaff. Shit. I didn't pick it up. We can try stun. Maybe that'll work. If you do not get rid of your gun, that will track your ass. Like I said, we could just use the Patriot to fuck him up. Because that shield only lasts for a certain amount of time, right? Normally you do the fist fight there, but with the Patriot you can fucking make that real easy. Now imagine a hard-fought fight. Where you're actually, like, CQCing it. You have to throw him down. That's what you gotta do. Throw him down. Shoot him. I said shoot him!
Do you hear me? I said shoot him!
Fight like a man, Volgin.
Sorry, Colonel. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't?
I made a promise to the boss.
Silence! I am your commanding officer.
You're a bitch. Disrupt the fucking lightning. And the bullets. Like, I thought that's so dumb. I love it. This shit's so ridiculous.
Are you questioning my authority?
Easy there, Cartman. Respect my authority. Here it is. One of my favorite lines. In context, one of my favorite lines. Because this was supposed to be a 1v1, and you're trying to get him involved.
Fight like a man, Volgin.
What?
Vulcan?
Oh, he didn't do what? It was. Where was the what?
Ocelot.
The what was from a different time. Oh, that was earlier during the, after the boss comes by to say the end and the fear have died, and that only leaves the fury.
Move it!
Huh.
Realistically, the Cobras, you had B-Guy, the fear, because the end was gonna die after a certain point anyways. And I've shown that off. You're pretty good. Again, it shows you from Volgin's perspective, so he doesn't see that. I love that, like, that nice little touch. That nice little touch.
Ready for some more snake?
Are you Volgin? Fighting him non-lethally is such a pain in the ass when you only have the fucking Mark 22 knockout pistol, and you have to do that in order to get a certain camouflage. And I fought everybody non-lethally. I should have the Mosin.
Faster! This way!
I love at this point that they just do not give a shit anymore.
Everybody run! I'm out of here! Let's get out of here quick! Hurry! We're all gonna die!
Fucking Ocelot casually walking. Making sure he sees Snake leaving. So yeah, that right after that cutscene, which we stopped at, is that fight, and then right after that fight is the scripted catch a ride scene. So we are no longer in control of how long it takes us to get to the end. However, because of the speed run, I got a couple of strats we could do to make things a little bit easier on us. Fun fact, scripted deaths don't count towards our death count, luckily. So none of these count of what we did, because we caused those, but we don't get credit for them.
How did you?
The boss let me go.
Let me go.
Huh?
The boss?
But why?
I'll tell you later. Right now, we've got to get to the lake and escape.
We can't leave yet. I've still got one last job to do.
She's waiting for you.
The boss is already at the lake.
Huh?
She's at the lake. She's waiting for you there.
Waiting for me?
Gets off the motorcycle.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to tell you. I don't want you to fight her. But I've come to realize that there's a special relationship.
You've asked about it
between you
before.
two. Something I can't understand. Something that goes beyond a man and a woman. I envy you. Really.
Was that conversation an optional
But
codec call? No, it wasn't.
I guess I just can't understand it.
Where our title and stuff is right? No, it isn't,
She asked
because I'm a
me to tell you
dumbass.
something.
I didn't click update.
I've never seen someone with such clear eyes. There. I said it. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Hello, dinosaur robot. Number 1, technically, because of the timeline. Ooh, those roars are gonna... Every single one of those roars is gonna be audio glitched. I love it.
There is no escape!
Motherfucker will not die.
Failed!
Not
Hold on tight.
So, we gotta switch to the RPG here. Get us some extra damage. Okay, gotta be careful on that. Oh yeah, that's right. The way that the rocket travels is based off of how you're traveling, I think, in this game. Nope, too close. Yeah, that's not gonna do any damage. I'm not hitting it right. Got the corner there. How is Eva taking damage on that, but I'm not? Can you answer that question? Hold on. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not good enough for that. We're just gonna open fire and get rid of the problem that way.
Snake, behind you.
I was looking behind me and oh, you were telling me about the Shadow Hog. Got it. Let's let that play out while I get myself some water. A couple of good shots we could get right there. I'm fucking up. I'm impatient. I know during that stretch is when we can get the most damage in. Like, what was that really necessary,
Let's shake him.
Vulcan?
The RPG can't put a dent in that armor.
Well,
Let's head for the rail
you're
bridge.
wrong.
Bridge. I thought you rigged it with C3.
I did. We'll lure him onto the bridge.
And blow it up when he's on it.
Blow him up along with it. Good plan.
The bridge is on the other side of the runway. We'll have to cut through the middle of the base. You ready?
Step on it. If he catches up to us, we're done for.
When I first played this game,
Okay, here we go.
this was one of the coolest fucking things. It's so dumb that I thought that that was that cool. But I was like, holy shit, he just made his revolver a rifle. Let's go. Trying to shoot the tire, dickhead. Ocelot's like the fucking pursuer of this game. Fucking grinding his spurs on the ground. That's actually something I've seen someone do. There goes the Mauser. Now you might think he's doing that to save Ocelot. Could be that, but it's also primarily because it would block their route out too. Son of a bitch! Oh, that's later. That's later. Oh. This is what you get from Vulcan for non-lethaling him. And apparently you could also download camouflages. Alright, this runway should be where we can get the most damage in on the Shaglehod. Hind D. What's a Russian gunship doing out here? Technically, this is the first test for the Shaglehod right here. The game does not like this part right here. The game does not like this part right here. This is the slowest it's ran. During that motorcycle scene, was the slowest I've seen it run. Like, first of all, why are you idiots just standing there? Second of all, why are you not running to the left or the right? And third of all, is this really necessary, Volgan? Why? They're your own men. And the helicopter. What the fuck are you thinking? Like, what the fuck is this pilot thinking in their head? Like, Volgan shot your own men, guys. Like, really, Volgan? Why? Doesn't matter how much money you have, if you kill all your men, you ain't gonna have shit. And people are not gonna want to continue to work for you under those circumstances, Volgan. Man, get rid of the motorcycles, game. It did not like that. It does not like this. It's too much for the game to handle with this emulator. It really is. Fucking crazy. Oh no. Okay, good. It's slow here too in the game. Oh boy. Okay. Trying to see if I can get good angles on the Shagelhot. I missed that one. Oh hey, they ran into them. Nice. I don't know if the Cold War works for not getting shot in the back in this one, like on the motorcycle. Double kill. That's a wig, by the way. At least I'm fairly certain that's the wig. Yeah, it is. Obviously not the one we're looking for. Because that plane got turned into a car. I love the fucked up music.
I've got a surprise for you. You won't be getting away this time.
There's the jet engine. This is it. Yes, it didn't get fucked up. Yes, son of a bitch. It didn't get. I was so worried that audio would get fucked up there, and it didn't. Yes. Like, Ocelot cannot catch a break this game. Now we should get our damage in on the Shagelhawk. Yeah. I like double tap too fast. Definitely could have gotten more damage in earlier, but this is like the first time I'm actually doing this, so maybe the second. Maybe there's one more that we gotta worry about, or this might be the last one. How the fuck? We're on normal, right? Yeah, how in the fuck did they get that much done? They must have waited till he got closer and then just went bam, 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 bam. That... We'll watch another speed run of this game on Monday for sure. Maybe a European extreme speed run from the same person, because they have the world record across the board for except like one or two speed run types, whatever they're called.
Only got one chance.
On extreme difficulty, I also think there are like 4 bombs you have to worry about.
On the bridge, shoot the explosives. The bomb is planted on the strut of the bridge. Let's go.
So what's really funny is, irregardless of what happens here, I think the boss still would die, right? Or at least... Because, like, Vulcan doesn't actually have to get close to fight people. Like, if Vulcan were to win here, the boss would just be chilling, waiting. Then again, hold on. I might have a change of thought later. I was gonna try and look at the bomb, but I don't know if it actually is.
I planted 2 C3 charges.
So you would blow up
More to the right.
this one first.
Only one.
This is on normal. On hard or higher, it's definitely more bombs. And we wait.
Let it come closer. It's still
The damage of the Shagelhod carries over. That's why you gotta try and do that damage like that. The maximum amount you can do is like 25% or something like that. As soon as she says it's here, you fire your weapon. Fire. Now pay really close attention to this cutscene. there goes his revolver.
We did it!
Did you notice it? I noticed it. Outside of having the knowledge as well. I noticed it the first time I played this fucking game. I was like, that was just his ass. Where's the rest of it?
It's over.
Look!
When I first saw this, I was like, holy shit, that's so much cooler than what it used to look like. That looks so much cooler.
I'm not finished yet.
Eva, you take care of the driving.
Yeah?
Yeah, I trust you. On one condition, though. Leave the fighting to me.
You got it. I was getting tired of running away anyway.
Funny. All right,
Eva, let's do it.
let's do it. Let's do it. Quick kiss. Ow.
For luck.
I'm trying to get comfortable because this is kind of an annoying fight if you fuck up. We shouldn't fuck up.
Here goes.
Like, it could take way longer. Plus, it's gonna take longer because we didn't get the damage in how we needed to. And I think at this point, it's pointless to we're going that way, so that's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to allow Jackass to be able to... Come on. Stop following him, fucking... That did not hit? Bullshit, that didn't hit. There we go. They gave me that one. Makes up for the miss. Try to time it. Got the wrong one, but it's working in our favor. Come on, one more. Why did you look that way, Snake? Not gonna be able to get it. Hey, we got it. Let's go. I was trying to hit it at that corner because if you hit it right at the corner, it'll do the damage like you're hitting it there because of the explosion. How did they do it on the speed run? All right. We've seen so many characters do this, by the way. So many characters, like, control the machine. And I'm not talking about just with Metal Gear, I'm talking about in general. Like, anybody who has lightning powers and shit like that. How in the hell... You know what you would need, like, you're controlling the wheels. Like, you look inside the cockpit of this thing, and it's got all these controls and shit. And this motherfucker can just zap it with lightning and get the control off that.
I know how to handle him.
This is an annoying part of the fight as well.
Come on, you blockhead!
It's completely... We can switch to the sniper rifle, and I think if we get enough headshots, that's what we need to do. And I love how in all the cutscenes you don't actually see a rocket on the... until, like, right when you're ready to launch it. There is no rocket on top of that until you're ready to go. Actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I was gonna go to the Patriot. But that works too. It's like 2 headshots on normal with the sniper and he's fucking dead. I think we hit him once in the twice in the body and once in the head. Damn, that was quick. Hogan's looking fucked up, isn't he? Now remember, Kuwabara is something that Volgan has said every fucking time there's been a storm, right? And if you look up Kuwabara, it's a way to ward off lightning, right? Like that's like a superstitious type thing. Like that's nobody's afraid of thunder. It's what is in the thunder that you should be worried of. The bolt of lightning. What's really funny? For somebody that plays this game and then plays the other Metal Gear games, not the last we'll see of that character, by the way.
Fried by a bolt of lightning.
Whether it be flashback or what have you.
It's finally over.
No, it isn't. You still got to deal with the boss. Look, we got fireworks. Ain't that cool, though? We got fireworks.
time for this now. The escape craft is just up ahead.
Shit. I'm getting distracted a little bit. When these cutscenes are playing, there's not much really I can go over, so I've been getting distracted. What's so funny to me is dude who we watched do this on normal speed run. We can just kind of chill. But we'll use our Patriot and just go hog wild. Because we don't need to conserve ammo.
There they are!
Don't know how you would do this non-lethally. Stun grenades, maybe? Or just hope you don't lose them too much health? Bad ambush. The only one that lives to tell the tale is the dude that was up top. They came in, they rolled around, and they fucking blasted us. Couldn't even get a shot off on them. Yeah, this is completely unnecessary what I'm doing. I'm just doing this because it's like right now we can take out the gunners and the copters behind us. Yeah, you don't get to get above me.
Damn it.
Ow, thank you. It is amazing how they do keep spawning in. What? I've never had the log not get fucking destroyed. I've never had the log not get destroyed when I've shot it. Wild. Alright, I'll keep that in mind if I need to destroy another one. This is where we can destroy the bikers and not have to worry about, Then again, they're not shooting me because we have the Cold War camouflage on. Yeah, screw it. He's dead. Yeah, they don't more spawn in if you take them out. Maybe. Well, that took all of them out. Alright. And cutscene. Oh.
Looks like they finally gave up.
Don't start celebrating yet. We're leaking fuel.
Damn it. Tank shot up.
Gotta keep your eyes on the road.
Crap.
We should have more than enough gear.
Eva!
I'm over here. Snake. How's it look?
Pretty bad.
Not a sensitive bone in your body.
Now see,
Eva.
that would be really fucking bad, right?
I'm fine.
That would mean you've got a lung puncture. If you're coughing up blood like that. In a lot of cases, anyway.
We have to get away from here, Eva. Let's go.
Leave me.
Eva!
The boss is waiting for you. You have to go. Give me a gun.
No, we're getting out of here.
We're still far away from the lake. I'll never make it.
I can't believe this.
Uh-huh.
I never thought I'd see you act this weak.
What do you mean?
Listen to me, Eva. We're doing this together.
No, you...
Eva, I need you.
I love this. Like, I can't
Say that
fly a
loud.
fucking plane. Listen, I cannot fly this vehicle.
I can't fly the wig by myself.
Fucking whoosh on his end. He's probably like, why are you laughing?
All right, then. I I guess I'd better help you out. Oh.
So we're about to be able to see a couple things that are
You're lucky
pretty
to
funny.
have me. No.
After this codec call we have with paramedic, because we need to help people and we don't know what to do. All right.
Snake, can you hear me?
Paramedic. Thank God. Eva's been seriously hurt.
So have you.
Luckily, I think her organs are all intact, but
Calm down, Snake.
calm down.
You'll both be fine as long as you get the proper emergency treatment. But you're the only one who can do this. Understand? So you've got to calm down.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now let's open up the survival viewer and treat the injury. Do you have supplies with you?
I'm running kind of short.
Then by switching the survival viewer over to Eva...
Running
you can
kind
treat
of
her wounds
short,
too.
even on the
Get to
hardest
work.
difficulty, should give
Oh,
you
and
enough
Snake,
to cure
I'm pretty
everybody.
sure you know this already. But if you don't have enough supplies for the both of you, your wounds come first.
No, they don't.
Do you get my meaning, Snake? You've still got a mission to complete.
Yeah. I know what I have to do.
Snake?
Like this.
So, first things first, takes us straight into... Does it take us straight into the thing? Yes, it takes us straight into the thing for cure. Eva. None of these. We need... This is the cut, so This is... they're both classified as cuts, ironically enough. Right? They're both classified as cuts. But you can't move from that screen without curing her, I don't think. Or maybe you can? I don't know. Doesn't feel like you can. Especially considering
Can you walk?
we got to her first before us. And if we cure ourselves first, there is no other cutscene that plays. We do have a suppressor. Doesn't necessarily matter. You guys got to get a move on. You can fuck later.
Here. It's different from the Mauser. When you're using a two-hand grip, you have to be careful where you put your hands or your fingers will get burned by the exhaust gas from the cylinder gap.
Now, mind you, this is the revolver that the boss gave us after she took it from Ocelot and shot us in the leg with a fake death pill. Right? So, first things first, cure. Snake. Now, we just need to do two things and we're going to go. If you type the viewer right here, you get to see an x-ray thing. And as you can see, we've got like a bullet in our leg and the arrows through us. If we look at information, we can see our, medical records all the way to the beginning of the game, I believe, or when the boss fucked us up. Yeah, when the boss fucked us up. All the way up to, the pain, the fear, the end, the fury, and the torture we went through, right? That's that. Then we could look at the food that we ate since the beginning of the game. You can also do the same thing for Eva, right? Also, Jiggle. You get jiggle in the X-ray vision. Anyways, information. These are all of her injuries. Now, the thing is, breast enhancement is on that list of medical histories. Broken nail is also there, right? Now, a lot of these, electrical burn. As soon as you see electrical burn, you can guarantee electrical burn is from Volgan. The leech, I believe, is from when she was driving back to base after we got the swamp opened up to us. And then all this other shit is more recent. Right? But a lot of this shit, I don't know if this starts at the beginning of the game, because, yeah, it doesn't. It would be earlier, way earlier. And food history. Tofu with Nameco mushrooms, just like all this shit you start reading, right? Where is it? Baguette, wine. I sauteed in applesauce wine, whatever. Anyways, Yabloko Moloko sorbet, coffee. Tsuchinoko. She's eaten Tsuchinoko and shark fin soup, which the Tsuchinoko is something we recently got, right? If we look in our backpack, actually no, we did it right there. Boom, the Tsuchinoko. Boom.
Snake, are you all right?
I've been better.
What about Eva?
I healed her up. She can manage.
Good.
Snake, you'll take the lead and break through the enemy's line of defense. Eva will ordinarily be following behind you. If you lie on your belly, she'll lie down as well. If you slip and fall off a cliff, she'll follow right behind.
She's a lemon.
You can call out to Eva by pressing the action
Triangle.
button. Head to the lake along with Eva.
Rations. Alright, now, what we could do to make it quicker because of how fucking slow she is, also we need to make sure we get a little bit of food. Hello? Yeah, that's right. We gotta like be far enough away to where she'll see us and follow us, and we can't be too close or she'll stop. So we could knock her out and drag her around. Hello? Please? Come on. Yeah, this is the cutscene that we didn't get to see during the speed run because, at least I don't think we got to see it. So we got to see it because they skipped it immediately. But the soldiers show up and see this and are like, what the hell? So we've got people behind us now, I think. Come on.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, we're not close enough to Eva.
I'm seeing things. Huh?
Really quickly. Food. This. Eva.
Can I have seconds? This tastes like crap.
Luckily, we got them stopped by the one dude we knocked out. All right, that could have went worse. Could have gone better. I think we got one more section to go through. Shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, you can go through and like kind of piece together a lot of shit based off of the medical and food history, right? Again, there's a certain length of time that can pass for our character. How did you not see your buddy? Doesn't really matter which way we go.
So tired.
Come on.
I'm so hungry.
Hmm. Hmm.
Come on. I barely saw that, dude. Where are we at with the, not food, the map? Yeah, right there. Just cut across. Be careful. Surprised he didn't see his buddy go down. There's a lot of codec calls we probably could have had. Wait. No, they wouldn't answer. Never mind. That was probably one of the fastest ways I've ever done it. Normally it takes me a bit longer because we get an alert phase, all kinds of stuff. Either there's one more, or this is the last, or that was the last one. Yeah, that was the last one, cutscene. At this point, I could probably step away for a while, then come back, and we'll do the cutscene. Just when the cutscene ends, I'll be coming back. Hilariously enough. But it's such a good cutscene. It's.
Come on, Snake.
Ugh. Now, New Game Plus might actually have a different position for the revolver at the end. But normally on New Game, you're supposed to pick the left revolver and not shoot him to get the revolver unlocked.
Over there.
Which we should still have no matter what, even if we don't do that again.
It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Damn, the audio here. That's a shame. I don't remember the audio being this fucked up, though.
Right.
Like, either. Must be the update that happened.
leave you
That
two
fucked
alone.
all of this shit up.
But come back in one piece, okay? Promise me.
That sound you just heard was the other Davy Crockett being launched. Are you ready for the, I think, the longest cutscene?
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final, lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time.
This is
Waiting
why
for your
Big Boss
birth,
says kept you waiting,
your
huh?
growth,
Right?
and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again.
This whole philosophy she's about to tell
The
to
world
Snake
used to be
causes everything we deal with
But
in
with
Metal
the end
Gear,
of the
Metal
Second
Gear 2,
World
Metal Gear
War,
Solid,
the
Metal Gear Solid
philosophers
2,
began to
Metal Gear
fight
Solid
amongst
4,
themselves, and the
all
world
this.
was
This whole
torn
conversation
apart.
is the reason why so much shit
The Cobras,
goes the way
my
that it goes.
comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together.
God, it is ridiculous that it's like this. But,
Now,
like I said, I'm stubborn. I went
consider
through
whether
the whole game like
America
this.
and Russia
We
will
can get through the
still
rest of
be
it.
Enemies in the 21st century.
I'm gonna...
Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages. And we soldiers
Yeah,
are
this audio was
forced
never
to
this bad. We're gonna
play
have some updates and
along.
changes before the next I play a PlayStation 2 game. Ugh.
I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today, just so we could face each other in battle.
My curiosity has gotten the better of me. Hold up. Hold up. I need to check something.
To be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy?
We had some audio glitches when we played through Metal Gear Solid 3. I remember that.
Is there such a thing as an absolute
If it'll load, I guess it won't
enemy?
load. Fuck me then.
There is no such thing, and never has been.
Whatever.
And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills
Right.
to that purpose.
The philosophers must be reunited. The
And with
Patriots.
the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing.
I am gonna go to the restroom. When I return,
The name Nevada is derived
where
from Spanish.
will we be at?
Covered in snow, white as snow.
I don't know where we'll be at, but I know
And
this cutscene will
snow
still be
was
playing.
exactly what
Be
I
right back.
saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live,
And one must
and one must
die.
die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers.
And this marks the beginning
But
of the
last
Patriots.
of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers.
Here's the big reveal.
Look at this scar.
Remember what we talked about right after we fought the Ocelot? Talking to Eva?
I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now.
Her son's Ocelot.
Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes...
And she didn't even know it. Neither did Ocelot.
I feel the pain creeping up inside me. Slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake? Commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left.
We have a couple things to do before we actually start with the fight proper.
By your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, MiGs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than
And if you fuck around for 10 minutes,
to escape in time.
You get blown the fuck up.
Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me.
One of my favorite fights of all time right here. First things first.
Break.
Camouflage, face, snow. We should have the snow camo. We do. Choco chip would work as well, but not as well. Backpack. We have defeated her non-lethally, right? We should have, yeah, the snake. This is from the boss. I'm trying. I'm trying.
You're not
Nope.
the man I thought. Pathetic. Run quick.
I'm looking for something in specific. We gotta... Come on. Fuck off.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, fuck off, man. What the fuck? She is fucking me up this time.
You'd better run.
Hold on. Snake J.
He's gone.
I'm gonna just use the Patriot and brute force it. And Snake K.
Where is he?
I don't know if I've ever talked about these snakes. Hold on. Solid and Solidus. There should be a liquid as well. Maybe.
He's gone. I found him!
I think we take all three of these snakes. We let ourselves die here.
Let's see what you're made of.
We gotta blow ourselves up with it too, because I want to get all three of those snakes this time. I'm pretty sure I got the Tsuchinoko, and that's so easy to get nowadays. I could just bang one out. Do we really? Really? Doesn't do any damage. Okay.
An RPG.
An RPG? I've never heard her say that line. Okay.
Snake, what happened? Talk to me. Snake! Snake!
She just stares at us for the fake death pill. The fact that it could be a fake death pill is why she just stares at us. That is hilarious. We're gonna let it happen. We're gonna let it go through and see what she does. Because it should say time paradox. That's what it's trying. That's what it's spelling out right now. And I think if you get time paradox, it might exit the game. So let's not do that before we save it.
Brace yourself.
Nope. Nope. I wanted to punch her, not fucking grab her, dickhead. Whatever.
Move or you're dead.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, also. Need to do this every time. And might as well get a save in while we can. Actually, I never have called people during this fight. Hold up. Hold up.
You going to save?
Let's do that. Let's save. Because I've never saved at this point, and I've never really called people at this point. So we're going to save here because the Tsuchinoko is going away. And worst case scenario, we could trick... I think we can trick the game via loading back to this point, and then... But I think we already got the Tsuchinoko, because we have the Infinity face paint.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks.
That gun the boss is using is a one-of-a-kind sidearm she had made especially for her. They call it the Patriot. Basically, they took the Army's experimental XM-16E1, cut the barrel short.
We've heard most of
and
this
took off the
information
stock.
already because of calling
It
him
handles
earlier.
like a handgun, but it's got the stopping power of a
I've
rifle.
seen this. Never mind.
Because
I've
the
heard
barrel
this.
is cut so short, it's got some nasty
Not just because we got it, but because of
I
talking.
can't
We
believe
have
she's
talked
using
it
it
a
with one
long
hand.
time ago. I haven't done it
Now
for so
I
long,
see
though.
why she's the leader of the Cobras and a legendary hero. As long as the boss is firing that Patriot at you, frontal attacks are gonna be useless. Get around to her back or side and attack her from there. Move!
I've done this before, a long time ago,
Snake,
though.
it's time to complete your final mission. This is where you fulfill your loyalty to your country, and perhaps to her as well. You must defeat the boss. The firepower of that Patriot pistol the boss is using is beyond
Calling it a
compare.
pistol.
In a straight shootout, you'd lose every time. Your first concern should be to hide yourself while using camouflage. Maneuver towards the boss's blind side, wait for an opening, and attack her with a gun or CQC.
Snake, you've got to go. Snake, it's all over if you lose sight of the boss. Don't let those falling flower petals confuse you.
Weird. So we've got 3 places to go. Cure. Oh. I keep forgetting that you don't use that for that. And this should be the final snake. Alright, well, first time I'm ever going to eat a Tsuchinoko.
I want some more.
Because I don't think I've ever done this.
Damn. It was right here.
I know, right?
Where are you?
Now, can we talk about what we just did? Like what we just got in our backpack? Or do I have to hold them to do it? I'll do this preemptively. I also am tempted to throw a snake at her and see what happens. Live liquid, live solidus, live solid. Let's see if we get a codec call here for this.
The boss is human just like you and me. If she gets distracted, she's sure to leave herself open to attack. Try throwing a magazine or a captured animal and see what happens. When you have a serious injury, the boss...
Yeah, they're not going to tell us. Maybe just after we get her knocked down? yeah, we can just fucking brute force it with that if we want to. And I kind of am okay with doing that.
My eyes. Get ready.
You can't do CQC while I have the Patriot. Oh. Bitch.
Move or you're dead.
She just fucking nudges me.
Let's see what you're made of. I found it.
Get up.
You've gotten stronger.
I mean, I'm getting better at doing the anti-boss shit with the CQC.
There he is.
Bitch. You have no idea how actually, like, this is the first time I've actually done the CQC reversals. It feels so good. She doesn't, yeah, she does not fucking give a shit. Alright. Hold on. Cure. Boom. Boom.
Heads up. There he is.
Nope. Nope.
Move or you're dead.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Fuck. Backpack. Do I have a life med? I do. We might be dead. We're not dead.
5 more minutes. Here I come.
Come on!
Run quick.
The music that starts playing at 5 minutes is so good. Boss fight complete. And... Wait, no? What? Motherfucker. Motherfucker. You're giving me the goddamn pixel? You motherfuckers. Thank you. Jeez. Oh. Okay. And now we're pretty much on rails again for a minute. We got all 3 snakes. I don't know if something special happens because we have all 3 snakes. Solid, Liquid, and Solidus. I'd like to be able to carry them off to New Game Plus 2 and be able to talk about them.
Take this. Keep it safe.
But I doubt it. She's giving us the Philosopher's Legacy. So a lot of background information I can go over.
Why are you giving
The
me
credits
this?
are going to be muted, by the way.
Jack.
And I think they're
Or should I
unskippable.
say, Snake. You're a wonderful man.
Also, it is funny how, like, since
Kill me now.
Solid, Liquid, and Solidus were up there, they're like, there's only enough room for one Snake and one boss. Fun fact, it's timed. It is timed, but we can expedite the procedure by just slapping the circle button to make it go a little bit faster, right? The first time I ever played this, I was so confused, right? Because I was like, what are we doing? We gonna kill her? Hello? And then I just started pressing buttons and I pressed circle and I was like, oh. The only one who didn't explode into something. Instead, she just infected the white flowers that were surrounding her and turned them red after her death. Now, what's really funny is we actually know what happens to this horse. The horse shows up here, right? Or is it? Yeah. I know what happens to this horse. That's going to be a weird term to be blocked. I don't think we get anything for having all three of those snakes. I mean, true. Yeah, I mean, outside of you twice now. Okay, get off of the sound of the engine because it's glitched.
Ready to go, Snake?
Man, it does not like this part either. We're almost out. We're almost out, though.
Are you okay?
Not really.
Snake? I told you could trust me.
Counted our chickens before they hatched. Because of this, there are technically 4 endings. And when I say technically, I mean, like, I'm really stretching that word, technically. Like, really stretching that word. Hey, greetings and good day, Zon Keith. How are you doing today? Well, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, holy shit, yeah. Because, like, Seribot works really well for spam, right? And, like, because you said that, so apparently if you put views and you block terms, it'll get rid of the stupid bots. The reason I'm still going to keep Seribot around, though, is if ever there's, like, hate raids or something like that. Apparently. But hate bot raids. That's what I'm referring to. Hate raids performed by real people where people have, like, they're not bots involved, will be unlikely to be affected by that, but just put it in followers only or subscribers only mode for a few moments if that ever happens. I can do it with the click of a fucking button. I did it by complete accident one day. Yeah, it is. I need to get my own bot that I 100% fully control myself. I don't quite have one like that yet. But with what I got now, we're good. God, I love this audio glitch has been prevalent throughout the entire playthrough. Next time we play through this game, it won't have the audio. But hell, next time we play through this game, I'll probably be skipping cutscenes. Which, it's taken me over 20 years to get to the point where I'm like, alright, I've played these games enough where I can start skipping cutscenes. So we have 1 engine out of 2 right now. Main engine, I should say. Me and Oddslot here are having a bit of a tussle. Also, remember at the beginning of the game, right after the Virtuous mission, where we're going to meet up with somebody? And the code 0 gives us is, who are the Patriots? And the answer is la le lu le lo, right? I've done that a couple times on Keith with your Kappa. So you can keep your Kappa to yourself, you jackass. I've done that a couple of times. And you've been lurking pretty much a good portion of it, I would assume. And I love after all this time, we finally change our stance. Nah, I can't do the entire game because I'll mess shit up. I remember some of the best dialogue, or what I consider the best dialogue, like when he gets hit by Volgan's, like, Volgan's gonna go forward, and he goes, son of a bitch! That's a shame. One of my favorite moments here is happening too. It is amazing how much, like, the CQC in the future games, like in Metal Gear Solid 5, gets so much more advanced. Punches us in the missing eye. And the fucking smile. And the, oh, I punched you in the dead eye. They like doing their flips, don't they? Just break his fucking wrist, man. Like you're fucking throwing each other around. Break his wrist and throw him out the goddamn plane.
I've picked up a few new moves.
Yeah, must have got some training from the boss. What's hilarious is, he's a new study on CQC, and our character forgot more about CQC than he's learned so far. I hate that saying, though. I really do. Like, just knock the rust off a little bit.
Eva.
This moment's pretty good, too. That was 6 shots on both sides, by the way. That was 6 shots on both sides, by the way. The audio glitch actually helped keep track of it, because it happened so much faster than that. It's like click, 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 and then they do this.
What do you say to one last showdown?
Again, I don't know if it's different on New Game Plus for normal. Actually, I should do this side. Right. Left. Right. Left. Left, I think. Right. Left. Right. It might be right, or I'm going to pick left again. The way that you do it on the first game that you play through is you pick left, and I think you just don't shoot, and you have to wait for him to go through 6 times. Also,
Snake. No, not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot.
I'm gonna go with right.
Names.
Because it doesn't really matter.
My name is Adamska.
Adamska. Adamska.
What's yours?
Adam.
John.
Fucking Adam.
Well, John.
So, he's who we were
name.
supposed to meet instead of Eva, by the way.
Forget it.
That is who we were supposed to meet and say, who are the Patriots? And he was supposed to say, lolly lule lo, but he didn't show up at night when Eva did. He showed up in the morning. And then the fucking shit got all fucked up. I mean, it does matter because if you pick left and you don't shoot him, in New Game Plus, you get the single action army. You also get different cutscenes. It does matter, but not in the way you would think, right? So we're gonna pick right. We're gonna pick right, even though I think this is wrong. The endings we can get, like I said, we don't shoot, and we try and give it back to him, but he has us keep it. Right? We shoot him, we shoot the wall, or we get shot. So those are the 4 endings. right? I did the don't shoot him, so we got the single action army in our pocket for New Game Plus 3 if we decide to play this on normal again. We might be able to change the difficulty, but I'm not 100% sure. Do we shoot him or the side? Now, mind you, New Game Plus might be different. We might have picked the right revolver this time. They might have changed it on us, which would be funny. If not, we'll get a different thing, but should we shoot him or the wall? Okay, so it was left. It's always left then. I thought it would be right this time. I swear it was different. That would create a time paradox, Zonkeef. This is Ocelot. You know, the same Ocelot in Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 4, and 5?
It's a blank.
This motherfucker has been chasing us around. This motherfucker has been chasing us around
Fun.
for weeks with that in there. And he fucking has it a blank. It's a blank. You want to know why it's a blank? Because we were the spy, or he was the spy, we were supposed to meet. Back when Eva came through, right? And she killed all those soldiers, and she goes, oh yeah, he's a showman. That's what Ocelot is. He's also young. Oh, we have to get shot to keep it. We already got shot. Shit. I forgot. He takes it back every other way. Shit. Maybe he also lets us keep it on the... if we don't fire too? Hold on.
Till we meet again.
Till we meet again. And he fucking just, like, this Ocelot... I don't care what your opinion is, Ocelot's a fucking Chad. Here's why. Fucking calls us John, not our real name, and Adam Scott sure as shit ain't his real name, and he fucking jumps out of the moving plane and fucking goes for a little tumble. Look at this shit. He's got to swim all the way back to fucking shore in the middle of that lake now, by the way. Motherfucker just, he fucks up our shit, comes in there, fights us, does all that for a blank. Also, this is ending cutscene. This is gonna take a while. I've been drinking a lot of water. I'll be back. By the time I come back, we should be in the middle of audio glitch, so either receiving an award or getting our...
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Okay, that was much quicker. Never mind. Never mind. Also, the reward I was referring to was metaphorical, not actual. Here's our reward for all that.
Oh no. Mix!
How do we get out of this one? They're telling us to land.
There's no way out. What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now.
We didn't land? We didn't start to make
These
shit?
things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them.
I mean, just give me the single action army in a couple of rounds and I can take them out. Lean out the window.
They're gonna shoot us down.
So getting shot down over the ocean. That's our reward, right?
Weapon systems on.
Locked on target. I got towed.
You were great.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Huh?
Thanks.
Really quickly scrolling through Twitter because of just... There we go.
Stand by for a direct order from the chairman.
There's our reward. Our real reward.
Return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Oak 19, do you copy? Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The MiGs are turning back!
Are they? Glitched audio. Three, two, one. Cock blocked. No? Now. Come on! The audio is fucking me up. The audio is slowing down how long that's supposed to take. The audio fucked me up on that one.
Well done, Snake.
The MiGs disengaged.
For a minute, I thought this audio was going to be fucked up, and I was about to go on
Is
a
this his
rant.
way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev
So
did
now,
this, I don't think they'll be coming after you.
I no longer have to touch
Should
my
be smooth
controller.
sailing all the way to Alaska.
I can just sit
I'm
back,
sending someone out to Galena Base
and we
to-
could just enjoy the final cutscenes.
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
Imagine the people at the Alaskan airport that see this fucking thing flying in, and they're like, what happened? A guy in a hovercraft took out our engine, ripped off our door, just so he could get into a one-round duel with revolvers. No, I don't think I will save it. Also, fun fact, I forgot about that part. If I had to stay away sooner, we would have missed out on the other part we would be at. But that was so long, and the audio,
So what are you
the
going
slowdown.
to do now? Go back to the KGB?
Why ever would she do that?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation?
I gotta step away anyway. Big reveal is coming. Also, Snake will be as well.
I don't take orders from anyone now. Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, Snake.
Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well. First of all,
I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA.
I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ's 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry.
The philosophers still exist in China, too. You
See? Big reveals.
My mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy.
First time I played this, the betrayal felt like it was so high. I was like, oh, you motherfucker. Oh.
We're actually both men.
Yep, both NSA breakers were both men.
The real Adam never showed up at
the real Adam was Adam Ska.
saving me the trouble of having to eliminate.
Even then, that was a code name.
I sneaked in
right?
there pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgin, you all believed me.
We believed the character you portrayed.
The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China.
And then the U.S. and the Soviet Union, because you remember when the boss was talking, she never mentioned
The
China.
Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the
Yeah,
legacy.
stole it from us.
And also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod.
We don't got to worry about that
Soviet
because
Union stopped
Granin
supplying
sends
us
that
with
information
nuclear weapons
to
technology. Since then, China's Liandon
Huey.
hydrogen bomb and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country
So
will
she
be
was a
able to
Chinese
develop
spy
its
the
own
entire
nukes.
time.
We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help.
Now, mind you, she's doing this just before she leaves. Keep that in
I,
mind.
too, am one of the philosophers.
So,
I'm an
okay,
agent of the philosophers,
I was
a
about to
graduate
fucking
of the
freak.
Chinese. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet.
I was like, get through this whole fucking game, and it didn't do that last time. New Game Plus has been a whole nother ball game, man. It fucking paused there, and I was like, are you shitting me?
Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgin couldn't tell the difference. But she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you.
Actually, real talk.
That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not
Real
this time.
talk, Eva's the reason that shit
My orders
gets
from the
fucked
government
up.
were to
Because of
obtain the
her,
legacy.
because the boss told Eva this,
And
never,
to
no
eliminate
reason why, just told her,
everyone who knew
and
the
Eva's
truth
taking it
about
upon
what
herself
happened.
to tell the
In other
truth of what
words,
happened.
I'm supposed to kill
Right
you.
here, right? This is before she gave a kiss to the picture, right?
But I can't do it.
And listen to what she says.
Not because we loved each other.
Alright, so the dick wasn't that good, apparently.
And not because you saved my life.
And saving her life didn't matter. Okay, good.
But because I made a promise.
The boss. We owe our life to the boss.
And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know.
Her promise was probably just make sure he gets out of there alive,
And
right? That's probably what the promise was.
you have to live.
But instead, she takes it upon herself to be like, "Hey, guess what? Here's some information to tickle your pickle with. Fucking." Now, mind you, they don't show us. They don't give us all the information right there, right? They'll give it to us later, as we're having more shit happen.
Snake.
Right here.
Listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen.
And wait until you hear what her mission was. Also, we get to see him in person.
Sacrifice,
Hi.
because that was her duty.
the boss. I
hereby
award you
award
the
you the
title of Big
Big
Boss. So, from this point forward, is a rough timeline of events that occur.
You are a true patriot.
Snake, Zero, Paramedic, Sigget, Eva, I believe as well, all get together to make the Patriots, right? And the idea behind it is to try to bring the world together. Well, they have two different viewpoints on how to do that. Zero and Big Boss both have a different way that they think that the boss would bring the world together. So as a result, it ends up tearing these two apart. The Patriots start branching off into even more different groups. Big Boss creates Mother Base, and that's where Portable Ops comes in, I think. Right? Peace Walker, this right here actually becomes relevant in Peace Walker.
We could use an infiltration unit like Fox.
And this is how Foxhound starts to like get teased at.
Someone like him to handle our top secret.
Someone like him, or clones of him, like Snake, or Snake, or even Snake.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Vulcan inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the
Solid Snake is the main character throughout the rest of the games. Then you have Liquid Snake, who's our brother who causes a lot of issues and takes over Ocelot's body at some point in the future, but there's a lot of arguments in the fandom about that. A lot of people don't think that that's actually what happened, but they think more that Ocelot's playing the character of Liquid taking over his body. Like, Ocelot, you'll find out in a couple of moments here, but Ocelot has always been
they couldn't just abort the
somebody
operation
else.
to steal the legacy.
He's always been a character, and
So the
you'll see why
operation
in a moment.
was greatly
Anyways,
expanded and revised.
Vulcan fucked everything up.
The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss. And that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be
So
allowed
this
to
was
find out
a
about
fucking...
it. Not ever.
Everything that Snake did to get rid of the boss was literally just to keep under wraps the fact that they had the boss defect in order to steal the Philosopher's Legacy.
And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple.
That's fucked. That's fucked. You know?
That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given. And she had no choice but to carry it out.
Make it to the rest of the game,
Her
damn it.
death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill.
So,
Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades.
when we died, or anytime you die against her, she is not giving it her all to fuck you up.
The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations.
At least
will
from my
revile her.
perspective.
In America as a despicable traitor.
Or
with
maybe
no
she
sense
is.
of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end.
It is weird how they're doing that.
But I think she wanted you, of all people.
I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. This truth fucks with Snake a lot in the future, right?
She wanted to live on.
And then you tell him that.
In your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. but she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me.
Yeah, probably because she thought you would keep it to yourself.
Snake.
Because in all honesty,
history,
if
we'll never know
Snake doesn't have that information, I think things go a very different route.
No one will ever learn the truth. Her story.
Again, that's not what happened, though. We can't create a time paradox.
Will endure only in your heart.
But that kind of shows you how loyal the boss was, right? The boss performed their mission.
She did. She did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her
So what are we
honor for her
thinking?
native land.
Mid-40s?
She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
And that's where you get the Patriots from, right? Because Snake talks to Zero and they get together to try to bring the world together, but Zero's method of bringing the world together is through, like, controlling everything. And I think Big Boss's is more along the lines of, like, making it to where no one else can fight. Right? And then it goes through Khrushchev ousted from power. Brezhnev becomes the first secretary of the Communist Party with Kosygin as premier. China conducts its first successful nuclear test. Like, it's going through. Sigint joins ARPA. He takes on part development of ARPANET, which would go online in 69. Nice. And it just keeps. Eva disappears without a trace in Hanoi in 68. Paramedic establishes the first paramedic Seattle, Washington. Major Zero disbands Fox. The Philosophers changes its name to the Patriots. Of Major Zero and his Fox unit, Big Boss establishes Foxhound, right? So Major Zero, they establish Foxhound with the plan of trying to unite the world. And then Les Enfants Terribles Project, 1972. You always, the sons of the Big Boss are born, 72, right? Ground Zeroes takes place before that, but leads up to the events of what causes Big Boss to be in a coma, because in Metal Gear Solid 1, Liquid mentions that their father was in a coma. Also, this is why it's going to get muted, because this music that's playing right now. And I don't think I can skip it. If I press X, what happens? Nothing. If I press circle, what happens? Nothing. Triangle? Nothing. Square? Nothing. No buttons do anything, right? And then we get, like, this whole thing's going to play, and it's going to fucking mute the VOD, I think. So I'm going to try to talk really loud over top of it. Doubt that's going to happen. Johnny, Michael Gao. I think he's always the voice actor for Johnny. So, yeah, oh yeah, that's right. You did have a dude that actually went through and did the revolver shit. Like, they didn't just do that. That was actually a person mocapping that shit. So, this goes over a lot of, like, how it all starts, right? And I even do a little timeline thing of events that occurs. But it is phenomenal that two people misinterpreting one person's worldview of the future end up causing so much chaos and issues in the future, right? And the reason I'm bringing that up is because both people misinterpreted what the boss wanted. The boss wanted everyone to be together without a sense of conflict, without people, without the bullshit that is because if they did, then this would increase the rating of the game. But they still exist, and they could be used as a distraction. It is hilarious that they had so much product placement in this game that people don't really even think about, like Calorie Mate. Calorie Mate's oh shit, I opened up Steam by accident. Calorie Mate is hell of a product placement. Metal Gear Solid 4 goes over a lot of information more in detail what I just talked about. We will not be getting to Metal Gear Solid 4 until next month. Till November. October's gonna be scary games I'm gonna be playing.
Yes, Groznygrad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace.
I should be pointing like this.
I understand, sir, but they were necessary
I think,
sacrifices.
or it's like this.
Yes, the CIA has taken
Yeah,
care
like
of the
this.
boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied.
The White House will be satisfied.
Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations.
So he's talking to Brezhnev right now, right?
Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed.
At least I'm pretty sure that's who he's talking to. Rotary phone. Dialed 4 numbers.
Yes, it's me.
Here's the big reveal if you didn't catch it earlier.
The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived.
And it is Ocelot that joins as well, with the philosophers into the Patriots.
The film we handed the Chinese was a fake.
But he joins just because of Big Boss.
I'm afraid so.
Here's how you can tell
Only
that.
half the money has made it back to
Half
the
the
United
money.
States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes.
The Shagelhod?
That's right. Groznygrad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too.
She blew up Groznygrad.
Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary
Metal Gear
nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I am always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
That man has always been a fucking spy. It's fucking crazy, isn't it? Oh, we got Panther this time. Nice, nice. Special item we used was the Infinity Face Paint. We'll save it here. And we'll save it down here. Because we might get a special item from getting the 3 snakes. 11 hours, 52 minutes, and 15 seconds. Couple hours quicker. Couple hours quicker. Oh no, we didn't get new shit. Alright. So, like I said, there's going to be a delay before we play the next Metal Gear game. I did say I was going to show off Snake versus Monkey as well for a little bit before we continue. Maybe I'll do that. Let me just really quickly make sure. Yeah, because after September, which we're finishing Fallout 3 as well, we take a break. October we're doing Scary Games. November we can come back to Metal Gear at the very least, as well as Fallout New Vegas. And we go from there. Because this month we're going to finish Fallout 3, so we're probably going to be playing, guaranteed playing Fallout 3 on Sunday, tomorrow. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this coming, we're going to be focused primarily on Fallout as well. So Snake versus Monkey, I don't think I've ever showed this off. We're not going to be doing much of it, but this is a different Snake.
This is Snake. I've made it to the sneaking point.
You're right on time, Snake.
Yeah, for being dragged out of the sack at 2 in the morning.
Because Colonel Campbell
Rise and shine. Don't you love mornings?
Is here.
Nobody loves being dragged away from their vacation.
I'm sorry, but we needed you. Something big is going down. Very big. That's why.
All right. So what is this important mission? I'll say it once, and only once. I am not taking out any Metal Gears.
Don't worry.
And no saving some VIP or old man.
It's nothing like that.
If it's like a hot damsel in distress, I'll think about it.
Well, it's not quite a hot damsel in distress, but it is a rescue mission.
Rescuing who?
Apes.
What?
Monkeys. But not just any monkeys.
You said monkeys?
Just listen. Your mission is to infiltrate the jungle and capture
Ape
all
escape.
of the monkeys.
Again. You said monkeys?
Yes, monkeys.
This isn't really my thing. If you want your monkeys, you better ask Spike or Jimmy.
Unfortunately, they weren't available.
What about me? I was on vacation.
Snake, we need you. If you don't do this, who will?
It's not like someone else couldn't handle a stealth mission.
Don't say that. This is the genre we turned over every leaf in.
Why don't you make Sam or Gabe do the job?
Snake.
Isn't this just some monkey catching?
Sam
Snake, I'm asking
is a pretty
you.
interesting reference.
It's a request from the professor himself.
The professor? Natalie's grandfather?
That's the one.
The one who came up with the monkey helmet?
Well, that was the professor's classmate.
His classmate?
From high school. Not only that, but the professor is a friend of Otacon's.
He's Otacon's friend, too?
It's because of the professor that Otacon has been able to come up with some of his inventions.
All right. What are the details?
So you'll do it. Great.
I'm not against some monkey catching. But I'd rather be collecting pants.
Snake, the monkeys have fled into the jungle. When you find them, knock them out for capture.
Right. I'm not going to be able to grab them when they're jumping all around the place.
Right. When you've grabbed all the monkeys, your mission is complete.
Gotcha. Commencing Operation Ape Snake.
Snake, when you capture a monkey, yell out the password. With the password, a warp device will activate.
Understood.
Good. I'm counting on you, Snake.
So, 60 seconds to do this in first place. And it's in a lot of areas that I've not been, but it's in a lot of the starter areas as well. This area, I don't think I explored. And this area, I don't know where it's at. Anyways.
Escape from the jungle.
60 seconds to capture these 9 monkeys. And this is at the very start area.
3, 2, 1, start!
Where the hell?
You're mine!
Shit. Well, we're not going to be able to get number 1 spot. I messed up in the way that I did it, and there's 3 left. Shit. Really fucking it up now. Oh, there's one over here. So we can go boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to think about the best route here. Where's the other one at? 1, 2... Where the hell's the other one at? That one's probably best for last. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not what I wanted to do. Where? Oh, all the way up top. Okay. Okay.
All done.
All the way up top. So
Yes.
stage clear. Retry. Let's try and get
3, 2,
the best we can get.
start.
Because I think if we do all of them at time, we're not going to.
Start.
But I think if you do, you get something special. Did you knock down over here? You knocked down over here. So we can get that without going that way. Cool, 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 cool. Getting stuck like that costs us a couple seconds. We have 3 there we can hit pretty quickly. Don't know why I'm doing that.
You're mine. Gotcha. Gotcha! Gotcha! You're mine!
Is there really... Shit. Is he really over there? Yeah, fuck. We didn't get number 1, but that's fine. But yeah, it goes through the first couple of areas. Maybe we get him earlier than that. I know we get the banana camo. We get the gun. And I don't know what else we get. We'll make a save spot, and that's something that I'll probably do in the future for, like, shits and giggles. We'll spend a day, like, going through trying to get all these at some point. But that'll be on a different emulator, as well as another thing. Virtuous Mission.
Jack, I've got some important news.
And then Operation Snake Eater, we can watch again. Special. Ah, special. Basic actions. And they go through the whole fucking thing, and where is it? Yeah, see, all the CQC. The knockout, the fucking threaten, slit throat, human shield, throw, hold up, and all that shit. They show you there as well. Disarming. This is something that I never fucking really did. Oh no, I did that plenty of times. Never mind, I thought it was with something else. There's a way to... I think if you go through and you look at like the CQC shit, you unlock more CQC shit. Hold up. I don't know if it matters if we have to, like, pay, like, stay on there for a certain amount of time, or if we can just do this. Because I swear there's a way to knock the weapon. It might be in a later game, and I might be mistaken, but I swear you could knock the weapon out of the hand with CQC in this. Maybe that's only in Metal Gear Solid 4. Yeah, whatever. Anyways. Oh, camouflage download. That's where you go for this. And you open up the memory card. Right? Because you have to, like, have it on the memory card, or is it through a website thing? No supported communications device is connected. Yep, it's an internet thing. Okay. We didn't get anything special for having the other snakes with us, unfortunately. I'm gonna wrap up for YouTube. I'm gonna think about what to play when I go to the restroom, and when I come back, we're gonna play what that is. So stick around if you're watching on Twitch if you can, or desire to. More than likely, if I play anything, it'll probably be a little bit of Fallout 3. Regardless of that, that is going to be it for me for you, YouTube. Hope you enjoyed your stay here at the Kingdom. If you have and are new here and haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links if you're watching on YouTube. Exclamation point links like so. For those that are watching on Twitch, be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST, EDT for Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord, where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to a stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as where you can communicate with other citizens of the Kingdom. Or whatever else catch your fancy through all my links. Until next time, take care, and have a good one. Bye-bye.